What is the rudest thing that a new neighbor has done to you immediately after you had moved in? 1. We were literally moving in, and our next door neighbor, the Karen of our block, not only started lecturing us on what we could and could not do, but brought over a list she demanded we sign, and claimed the previous owners had given her the right to park in our driveway. We were the first people to own that house. I was hot, tired, and dirty, so right in front of her I called information for the local non-emergency police number. When they answered, I held up the phone so they could hear screeching, then explained we were trying to move in, and she was actively interfering and trespassing. Took 2 cruisers, 1 to talk to her, 1 to keep her from interfering. Then we had to show the cops our paperwork. 2. We weren't the new ones, she was. As a background, my husband used to make sure the sidewalk, driveway walkway to our elderly neighbor was cleared of snow. When she died, the house was turned into condos. First new neighbor moved in around mid-November. First snowstorm, my husband shoveled our area only. She came over and started giving him orders on how to start with her shoveling first. How he was the employee so he should do his job. He told her he didn't work for her or the realtor. She went in and called the police. They told her the same thing. My husband did not work for her. She kept saying how the realtor told her he always shoveled for the original owner so he now works for her. She would never even look at us after that. 3. We had just arrived a couple hours prior. I drove our SUV and my husband drove a 26-foot truck with our Honda on a trailer. 850 miles across 4 states to our new home. We were bringing boxes in from the SUV and getting our pets situated when the police arrived. Someone 3 doors down said my husband hit their car with the trailer. We, along with the police, checked the trailer and found no marks or indication of a collision. Then we went down to the car that was supposedly hit. The officer shined his flashlight on it, while the owner of the car pointed out damage. I looked and said, "See where the paint is scraped off? That's rust. How long ago did this happen?" It certainly wasn't tonight. The officer apologized to us and told the guy he was getting charged with filing a false police report. He moved out a few months later. 4. My family hadn't quite moved in yet, but we were ordered to be stationed at Hill Air Force Base in Utah. We had driven approximately 30 minutes into the state when we stopped for burgers. The burger joint we went to was one of thousands of franchises around the globe. They were known for having served over 1 million burgers, and for their bright, colorful play places. It is at the play place that I, at the age of 8, encountered my first taste of religious exclusion. For those who don't know, Utah is the Mormon homeland. My family was a bit different: Seventh-day Adventist mom and firmly anti-organized religion dad. Both were avid first edition Dungeons and Dragons enthusiasts. Scene 3 blue-eyed blonde girls around my age came into the play place behind me. The oldest one asks, "Are you Mormon?" I didn't know what that was, so I said I'm playing. The girls looked at each other with horrified expressions. "She's not Mormon!" Exclamation mark. Then the oldest turned to me and said they couldn't play with me, because I'm not Mormon. I still didn't know what Mormon was, so obviously, I asked my dad. He answered my question, but wanted to know why I asked. I told him what happened with the girls. My super awesome dad hugged me, then explained religious persecution to an 8-year-old. It hurt, but I got it. 5. I was newly divorced. He took off with 22-year-old after 23 years of marriage.